Hey everybody, welcome back to Push the Door Open Gaming. We're already back? I didn't think we'd come back that fast. We came back really super fast.
You scared me there. I was super duper scared.
What do you
I
got
hear, I
over
hear
there?
no volume in this game.
Oh, you know what? I muted it because
Mm-hmm.
the TV was on, but we weren't in the
Oh
room.
my god, now it's too loud.
No, it's not. It's fine.
Alright, so it's been like 2 weeks since we've been together. It's crazy, right? That's really loud. It's like distracting.
It's the volume it always is.
No way.
Yes.
I don't believe you.
You better because I'm telling the truth.
You're telling the lies.
Nope. You want to
sure
start
you-
off with a question
Just
or
turn
something?
it down like a hair.
No, because I have to match up the audio, and this helps. If I can
so
hear
really,
the game.
you turned it up and now you're just making
No,
up
I'm
crap.
not.
You're like, oh, no,
I
I'm
did
speaking
not.
for myself.
I am not. Chad's gonna fight this
Jack, do
nightmare.
you think it's louder than it normally is?
I don't know.
Kill that nightmare!
can't
Come
even
on,
do
dude!
anything.
Alright, well, whatever.
I can't even do anything.
How much do you think names
Ooh.
affect the outcomes of people's lives?
Ooh.
I think they definitely affect the outcome of
Well,
people's lives. Absolutely.
if your last name is Asplund, like ours, and you get called Assman all through, elementary school, I guess it just means I'm good at being an ass man, or I get good ass man. I guess.
I think it definitely it's one of those things that's hard to actually gauge exactly how much it affects somebody, and that can also depend on the personality type of the person, you know. But it definitely affects.
Well, you know, all little kids, they don't have anything else to pick on with someone, so the name is like right there.
But you're just aiming at the picking on aspect of it. I mean, just how you view yourself, like, can be affected by your name.
I don't know.
It definitely can, dude. Like self-esteem, like, you know, going back to that, I guess self-esteem. Totally, dude. If your name was, you know, instead of if your name was like Zane or something like that,
I could be a Zane.
You would be.
You ever
would-
look at someone
would
and you
be-
go,
it
and they're
would-
like, "Hey, my name's Bob." I'm like, "Whoa, Bob, you look more like a Jeff. Can I call you
would
Jeff
change
instead?"
a lot of subtle instances in your life that would kind of change you in a little bit of a way, for sure.
Subtle ones.
I definitely think that is true. I've actually thought about that quite a few times before.
Dude,
Dude.
he lit the nightmare on fire.
So he's like got a fire force field. We got to penetrate with that with some ice rounds.
Penetrate the ice rounds.
Do we have ice rounds?
Where's a pen?
There's no
Pen.
ice rounds.
Here, dear.
Thank you, man.
You couldn't rhyme thank you, could you?
Yeah, I could.
What
Tom,
was
thank you.
It's so
Why are
stupid.
you
It was hilarious.
But it was a good rhyme. I rhymed it.
Hey, you had one paper back there in the back
What do you mean?
called episode name ideas or whatever.
Okay.
So like pick one down like halfway down. What we got?
Okay. It says you can't afford it.
You can't afford it. That's our new saying for this episode.
Is that you can't afford it?
Yep. So if you
So I was thinking about buying the new Nintendo system. Hey, you can't afford it. I looked in my wallet and noticed I had $1,000. I went to buy Mario. I was like, you can't afford it.
with $1,000 you can't afford it.
That's
Well,
kind of annoying.
it's more like it's not worth it.
What's annoying, Chad?
Dustin.
What? My voice?
His.
Can't afford
I think
it.
it's your accent.
What accent? Like that ghetto white trash accent that I had going on?
Yep.
Yep. Meow.
So I was telling old Billy Jim Bob, I think we should have a cookout this weekend. He said you can't afford it.
That's like a real life sentence by a redneck. Like for real.
Oh, are you gonna get him? Are you gonna get him? Oh, yes, but dead at the same time. That's a bogus.
Welcome to Push the Car Gaming. We're giving you real life instances from lives of the normacy of mankind all around the globe.
Yep, totally normal ECs.
I know.
Or whatever that weird word was.
You can't have
used.
sex with your sister.
You
Just
can't.
watch me. Yes, I can.
You can't afford it.
Well, she's my wife.
But you can't afford it.
Okay, too much. You can't afford it. There's got to be a limit, you know.
Okay.
Know what I'm saying?
The limit's like 50.
Maybe like once a minute. So that's like 15 you can't afford that's in this episode. know
Okay,
what I
do you
mean?
want to do one of these goofy ad libs I've written
Yeah,
down?
let's do it. Yep.
Mickey Mouse as the Joker.
Mickey Mouse as the Joker, like
Like,
so.
like, I'm gonna get you this time, Joker. What are you gonna do about it?
Oh, so I'm the Joker.
I guess so. You're the Joker as Mickey Mouse Joker. How about this? How about this? I'm Batman Donald Duck.
Okay.
It could be like,
let's hear it.
okay. I can't speak words with my Donald voice, so you just kind of have to go with it. Oh man.
rob this bank and I'm gonna kill all the people inside.
Maybe
I
I
can't
should
do
be
Mickey's
Mickey Mouse.
voice.
Okay, you be Donald
Donald
Duck.
Duck. I don't know if I
Batman.
can do a Donald Duck Batman
Okay,
voice.
be Goofy Batman.
Mickey's voice is easy.
Yeah, it is, but Dustin sucks at it. be Goofy Batman. I'm gonna get you this time, Joker. I'm gonna put you away in Arkham forever. I don't think so, Batman.
Yeah, you do a way better Mickey voice than me. I can't do it.
You will never find the bombs I've placed all around Gotham City.
Here's the sound. Here's the sound of Joker Mickey Mouse strangling Donald Duck Batman.
How do you like that? How do you like that, Duckman?
It's a thick Daffy accent I have. Like you can barely hear what I'm saying. I feel like I'm. Hey, boo boo.
These weapons
boo-boo.
suck.
Hey there, Robin.
All the weapons in this.
There
game
you
never
go,
really
Yogi Bear
strong.
Batman.
Hey there, yo. Hey there, Robin.
Hey, you there,
let's,
Robin?
Let's go down into the Batcave.
Hey, hey, hey.
Maybe we'll find us a picnic basket.
You can't afford it.
Not like we can't afford it being a multi-millionaire Bruce Wayne.
You guys are retarded. I don't want to say that word, but yeah.
Retarded.
You can't say that word.
Uh-oh. That's not PC, boo.
Are you kidding? We had an episode I named Retarded.
Yeah, it's true. And it was more
Okay,
explained
seriously?
and talked about than actually used in a term such as, right?
I
Is it
think
gonna
so.
go through it? Is.
Ooh!
Like it's referred to as the R word, you know, in modern day technology.
I'm kind of at this point in my life where, I know that you got to be civil in a lot of situations, but when it comes to all the snowflakes out there, it's kind of starting to become a thing where people are like, hey,
Let's just
it's way,
push the
the
buttons on
world
purpose.
is just full of too many people, like, being
ridiculous.
sad about
Right,
nothing.
right. Exactly. So yeah.
Oh,
But then again, yeah.
this happened yesterday. I got something interesting. This happened yesterday.
I'll turn it.
Hold on.
I'm listening.
I didn't hear that.
I'm
I was listening for the
listening.
guy's voice.
Yeah, of course you were. Okay, you got it.
All right, that's good.
enough.
That's awesome.
Show me the money.
So this
can't
article yesterday, some lady who worked for the city, like an inspector or
Mhm.
something like that,
Yeah.
went into this sporting goods store.
Is this a
That's
real story?
yes,
Okay.
that catered to basically like veterans and people who served in the military, right?
Mhm.
And she told them that they had to take their military flags down because they had
Okay.
military flags on top of the building because it was a violation of the city code. And one of the customers got upset and was like, he said he was asking her questions like, "What? That's why there's nothing wrong with that," and blah blah blah. And she's like, "Well, what have you done for this country?" or blah 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 or something like that. And he's like, "I got shot in the leg 3 times and almost lost my leg when out like overseas."
Mhm.
And she like got pretty much in his face and said, "You've done nothing for this country," and like walked out the door.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
But that's the world we live in, though. You know, everybody's
that happened in
just ignorant.
I want to say Jacksonville, Florida. I could be wrong.
No, here's
But
my
yeah, you can look
question.
up the article. It's pretty interesting.
Interesting. Was
if
it,
you read
was there a
comments-
race thing
If,
going on?
no,
or-
it was just
okay.
she was a bitch. And if you read the comments, everybody's like, she needs to be fired.
She needs to be fired, as in like lit on fire.
Like, but the mayor,
I'd pay to see that.
the mayor did get in contact with the people and apologized and said, go ahead and have your
course,
flags.
like, that's
and
the
they
thing,
got
like-
and they ripped up the citation.
One person says something that stupid, but then they don't realize to themselves that they just said like the most ignorant, like super basically prejudiced,
Stupid,
stupid thing that they
stupidness.
could possibly say. Like,
And now she's gonna be hated by lots of people.
good. I have no problem with that. I mean, like, there's a difference between joking around and, like, actually taking action and putting hate on people. Like, if I were to just joke around and say, oh, yeah, retarded, blah, blah, that's retarded, blah, blah, that's one thing. But if I was going to go, like, what if I went into, like a facility with mentally disabled children and I was like, oh, you effing retard. You know, like, that's, like, the dynamic difference that I'm sensing with this story.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, and to think that you can say stuff like that to me, you know, and you could say, oh, well, you know, it's just your opinion, you know, it's all just as bad or whatever. I could hear a lot of people saying something like that.
Well, everybody gets butthurt about something. I think.
To a degree.
You know what the
yeah.
problem? You know what the big deal is though, is that it's a very small minority of people who get offended by all these stupid little things that are causing big media news waves, and it's the media that's blowing it up.
We
too.
live in the country. We live in the country of if you bitch about something enough, you know, you'll be heard. And then also, the media likes to blow up stupid, like, because people don't want to hear about good things or anything that's, you know. So if
like
you
Mickey Mouse Batman,
right? If you create just super, like, if you bitch about something, you say this is that, that's that, you're gonna get more attention than someone who gives you a general story that has no edge, I guess you'd say. You know what I mean?
But these people are full of edges.
And we live in a country
Don't
that
push
that
them
promotes,
over the. You push them over the edge.
promotes emotion over logic. 100%.
Our country's getting dumber.
That's.
I mean,
what
I actually
just
watched.
said,
I
basically.
watched a lecture with Neil deGrasse Tyson, and he basically pointed out these statistics on how our country is getting dumber.
Like, technically, there's numbers involved.
Like there was science and statistics and stuff involved.
Well, I do believe that. That makes perfect sense.
I mean, you know what's funny is
I think it's a lot of his pop culture, man.
I like watching.
It breeds these kinds of people.
I like watching flat earther debate videos.
Oh God, dude, don't even get me started.
No,
on
but
that.
no, I'll never in this one. In the comments. Oh shoot! Now I forgot what I was
The
going to
people
say.
who are for it are probably just joking.
No, someone said he was from like Australia or something, and he goes, "Oh my God, I met a flat earther the other day. I thought it was just an American thing."
Nice. No, I believe it's more than just the people who believe that Earth is flat, and if you're one of them listening, I got to say, like, these are like the contrarians of the world who want to feel special by believing against the norm.
Well, what's messed up is they ignore science because they're
Right.
that's the government lying to
but
you.
that's a
But then-
contrarian
but they-
dude, that's because they're
But
contrarians.
then they go and watch videos of people just being assholes and giving their opinion. You're like, yeah, he's right.
They just want attention, man. They basically like they want to believe in their mind that everyone else is ignorant and stupid, and they are smart and they know the truth. And it's based on nothing.
It's called it's like
Contrarian. That's exactly the definition.
victim culture. Like people want to feel like they're a victim because they get attention that way.
No,
yeah,
I think people want to feel special, dude. That's what it is.
Exactly.
People want to feel different.
Exactly.
And special. So
And if you can act like a victim, then you can get that attention that you're special and your voice gets heard. Dusty, Earth is flat. Just deal with it, and you know what? We can move on from there in a straight line, not a curved line, a straight line.
That doesn't make sense.
What?
going against a straight line. I mean, I don't mind. I like people who are against the grain and don't just go with what they hear. For
People who
sure,
question
100%.
things.
Like, but if you're gonna say like, oh, I know the Earth is flat, like, or I heavily believe the Earth is flat, like, there's not enough evidence to even come close to
There's
start
no
supporting
evidence.
that.
There's no evidence.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, if you say
you know what their evidence is? When I walk and see, it's flat to me.
right. No, there's more. I've looked at the websites and stuff for that stuff.
Oh, I've listened,
And-
dude. You don't even want to know how many videos I've watched and
But
learned
here's
on the
here's
subject.
let me tell listeners who have no idea, like, what you have to believe if you believe the Earth is flat. Okay, so you have to believe that we are the only planet
Really, bro?
in the solar
think
system
you-
that is flat. Okay,
Well-
every other planet is round. Yes, they have to,
Here's the thing,
because you
Gus,
can visibly see the other planets.
You don't
are round.
understand. a lot of flat earthers, they don't agree with each other even.
Well, that
Some of
sounds
them-
like
a lot
sounds
of
like
them-
religious
A
people.
lot of them believe that there's a dome over the planet and that the sky is a projection on the
oh,
dome.
man, that gets
I guess
crazier than what I was even
you
thinking.
are asking-
But
Yeah,
you
it
also
gets-
have to believe that NASA's been lying to us. We've never been to space. You have to believe that there's an edge of the world that's covered in ice that holds the water in.
Even though people at the South Pole, like if you're in South Africa and then another person's in Australia, you won't see the same stars in the sky.
Right. You have to believe
That's-
that the sun orbits around the Earth like a big, huge light that just
Yeah, I know.
circles
It's
it.
insane.
You
But
have
anyway,
to believe that gravity doesn't work the way that it.
oh, they
that
don't even
we-
believe it. So they don't even believe in
They
gravity
basically don't even believe that gravity
because
exists.
water is always level.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's just funny. So.
Thanks again for watching this episode of
Yep.
Push the Core Gaming. If you could, please drop a like. If you don't want to, that's fine. Please
Holla.
subscribe because
Yeah.
we have a lot of people watching who don't subscribe.
Yam.
So do that. And thank you again for watching, and we will catch you on the next episode. Oh, haven't said that in a while. Next
Absolutely.
episode. How lame is it? Go next episode.
Get it up there.
Oh my god.
The leprechaun. There.